Hello, I'm Tom, and one of the most popular videos I did before was on free instruments for the free Kontakt Player. But since then, there's been some new ones come out, and a couple of ones I did before aren't free anymore, and I also had some recommendations for ones I should include. So I thought I'd do another video. So to start with, I should explain the difference between Kontakt and the free Kontakt Player. So with the full version of Kontakt, you have to buy it, and you can then play any instruments, Kontakt instruments you like for as long as you like, and you can also create your own Kontakt instruments. But with the free Kontakt Player, you can't create your own ones, and if the developers want it to appear in the menu here and be anything other than demo mode. So you can play some of the non-Kontakt Player instruments in Kontakt Player, and it will just come up here in demo mode and then time out after 15 minutes. But if you want it to better play as long as you want, and you want it to be listed in here, you have to pay them quite a lot of money. So I did just have a look at the site, and it was about $2,500 to register the product and then have 2,500 free licenses. So that's why there aren't that many free Kontakt Player instruments, but there are some good ones. So I'll show you some more. So the first one I'm going to show you is a new one. So this is a sort of cut down one by Strezov Sampling for the Diamond Jazz. So they've got a whole suite of jazz related instruments, but you've just got 4 ones here. So the first one, I'm not going to show you that one to start with because that's a bit odd. I'm going to show you this one, Lax Leg Flutter Freebie. So I'll just play a little bit of that. Okay, so that's quite a nice sound. So you can change different mic positions, different room. You take the release off a monophonic and the legato, it just doesn't sound so good, so I won't even bother doing it. But what I will show you is I'll show you, it's a little bit odd, it's the one before this one here. I'm not sure if this is working how it's supposed to work. So I'll just play a bit and you can see what it does. So you can turn off the legato so it doesn't do that. Can you? No, actually it's on releases here. But that doesn't sound so good. If you put the releases back on, it just seems to do like a reverse reverb or delay or something afterwards. Like I'll just play one note. So yeah, I'm really not sure what that's about. So let me know if it's doing the same for you or if it's just for me for some reason, I don't know. But you've also got a nice double bass. There you go, you can change the setting on these, it doesn't make it any better, so it's just fine how it is. Yeah, it's a nice jazzy double bass. And you've also got a nice sort of jazzy piano. I'll play a bit of that. A bit lower down. And higher up the keyboard. I've only got like a little tiny 2-octave Akai mini keyboard, so I have to keep moving the octaves up and down. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So another one, if you're looking for pianos for a quite different flavour, is this one. This is also made by the same people, Strezov Sampling. So this has quite different flavour. It's got it's a sample of a piano where it's got felt between the hammers and the actual strings. So it gives us a sort of more muffled, different flavour. Let's play a bit. So on that one, you can change these. So the real sound, the thing which it stands out for is this basic sound. You can do some different stuff. So you can put more effecty sounds. And you've also got a load of effects on here, so you can do different effects. You can even do like convolution, reverb. These are basically just piggybacking on the all the effects that are built into Kontakt itself. So they just built an interface for it, and it's just using what's in the background. Okay, so that's like another extra sound. It's quite a nice feel to it, but I wouldn't bother too much about all the effects and the other stuff. The main thing you're going to want it for, actually I didn't turn that on, did I? There you go, that's with the convolution reverb built in, but just go for the basic sound. That's its standout feature. So also there's another free piano which does some different stuff. This does do some useful effects and arpeggiated stuff. So I'm going to show you this one. So one thing I should say is this was a bit of a faff installing these Heavyocity ones. Hopefully they're going to do a whole series of foundation ones. But when you install it, I'll include links to everything down below in the descriptions as well if you want to try them out. You have to install the Heavyocity app and do it. And then it looks like you've installed it all, but it wouldn't work properly. But then I realized after, you also need to go to the Native Instruments app, download that, and then you need to register the key on that, and then you need to go to install on that, even though it's already installed by Heavyocity, and install it again, which I think just adds the license to it so you can actually then use it. So yeah, try and remember that if you have trouble installing this one. Okay, so I'll just play you a bit of this. There you go. So you've got a load of presets on this. So and you can see the different effects. If you're doing some arpeggiated, you can see the system on this, and you've got different effects on this. Play some different ones. In fact, I'll go to an arpeggiated one and show you that. Okay, so some quite nice sounds on this. And then also at the same time as this one, basically the same kind of setup, but with strings, is you've got the staccato strings here. So this pretty much has the same layout with the effects and the arpeggiator. So play a little bit of this. put it up a bit higher so you can hear that. Yeah, not sure about that one. Find another one. This is quite a nice one, I think. Yeah, not sure about my playing on that bit, but there you go. You get the idea. There's quite a lot of things to try out and play on these. So it's a bit of a hassle in installing it, but it's quite good. Okay, so I'm going to show you something completely different to these ones now. What I'm going to show you is a percussion one, which is good. So this is a bit like Damage or something like that. So, okay, so I'll just play a few drums and then I'll show you some of the things you can do with it. On this one, none of the black keys actually do anything. So what I'm going to do is just to get something going quick and easy is go to rhythm, click this here. I'll just go for the first one on there. And then you'll start playing along a step sequencer here, so you can change all that. So I'll just make up something. I'll try a different one. I'll try something different. So you've got a whole load of different ones you can try here. I'll try 16th. Okay, I'll try a different one. And I'll move it up, and you can see that. Actually, what I'll do is I'll leave it on this, and then I'm going to go to effects, and I'll choose something on here. So you can add in any different effects from here. Again, this will just be using what's in Kontakt itself, but I'll go through a preset. So I tried this one. This is quite a good one. And I'll try some lower ones, and I'll try some higher ones. Okay, I'll try a different rhythm as well, and then I'll try a different sound, and I'll put it up higher just so you can see those. I'll try that. I'm just guessing at the effects now. So I'll try this, and then I'll put it up higher so to get some completely different sounds. There you go. It's pretty horrible, but at least there's lots of creative purposes. It's quite fun to play with. Okay, so another one I'm just going to show you, which is a nice sound, is a Dadak or Dadak. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. It's a sort of fluty type thing, but it's a nice sound. So on here, you can change the different sounds. So this will use different combinations on different keys. So I'll just play a little bit and then I'll move it about so you get an idea. Okay, so that was quite soft sound, so I'm going to move it up. So you've got a trill on this one. So let's see this. Okay, try it. So to actually trigger the changes, you've got to take your finger off properly. So I'll try another one where it's got yeah, it's got a sustained trill. Let's try that. Okay, yeah, so I quite like that. I quite like the sound of that one, actually. It's a good free one. Okay, so as a bit of a bonus, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to show you a couple I did, which aren't for free Kontakt Player, but you can run them in demo mode. I'll just show you what it looks like if you open them up in demo mode. I'll show you this one first. So if you open them up in the Kontakt Player, what you have to do is you have to go to Files, you have to navigate, and then you have to go to the NKI file, double click on it. Sometimes on the newest version of Kontakt Player, which you need for some of those ones I showed you, what it does is it tries to force you to go and buy the full version of Kontakt, but then you just shut it and you can open it up again and it'll come up with demo, and then you've got 15 minutes. And I did do another video. If you have a look at videos on YouTube, I've got one on how to get round this to a certain extent. It's nothing illegal, it's just a way of freezing the track once you've got the music on it so that you can then use it once you've recorded your part. Okay, so I'll just play a little bit of this. So you've got different sounds on these ones, and you've got then different notes on these, so you can use any combination. So if we keep it on that one, and then I'll switch to here. That's the final one. I'll just quickly show you these. Okay, so if you want to have a play about that, the other one I did just recently is a completely different style. So this is one which it's actually using, it's actually not using any samples at all. So it's using wavetable. So it's working more like a synthesizer. So I'm feeding different waves like a sine wave through them. Or you can do different types of square wave. You can do different things through a wavetable. I mean, you'll get different like synth type sounds. I'll just give you a very quick example. So you've got the different wavetables along the top. And then you've got different effects you can use here, ranging from dirt, which is basically just like a guitar distortion pedal, through to quite more complex convolution reverb here. So let's play a bit. Actually have a dusk still so long. I'll play you another wavetable just so you hear something different. So there you go, that's it with the magic turned off. So yeah, you can I've got videos for those, so I've got other demos for those. So if you're interested in trying out some stuff, even if they are only in demo mode for 15 minutes, as I said, what you can do is you can just record what you want and then you can freeze the track to audio. So yeah, hopefully you find some things that you want to play with, that you can have some fun with. And if anybody's interested in seeing some of the libraries I've actually paid for, so if you have a look through here, I've got some ones like these ones I paid for. So I could do a short video on saying why I actually paid for some of these and why I thought it was worth buying them. And also I could do another video on Kontakt instruments, which will only run in the full Kontakt Player. So that's only really going to be any use for people who do have the full version of Kontakt. But if you do have it, that opens up a lot more possibilities. There's a lot more instruments you can try out on that, especially from people who are just enthusiasts or independent developers. You don't want to spend $2,500 to give their instrument away for free in Kontakt Player. So, okay, thanks for watching and check out some of my other videos. Cheers, bye.